What's the deal, people? What the deal, people? What's the deal? Cleansing the cards, you know, before I tap in the zins. So you already know, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. This could be your energy or this could be mine or somebody else's timeline. And don't be a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy-ass, miserable, bitter-ass business and go heal yourself. And you know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. Collective, all I'm going to say is I have no idea what God got going on, but anyway, I'm just going to tap in. We're going to see what the energy is. Remember, this could be your energy, this could be mine, this could be somebody else's timeline. Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to bang this bell. To remove any negative energies, entities, and spirits from our place, our space, and out our face. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only, please provide me with some insight. Karmic family. A karmic family of spiritual occultists. Landlord. Enemy. You got a karmic family of spiritual occultists. This could be my energy or yours. I'm going to see if it's my energy or yours. A karmic family of spiritual occultists. The landlord is the enemy of yours, collective. Let's tap in. Because there's no coincidences that... Anyway, I'm going to see if it's mine first. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine light attribute. Is this a collective energy reading? No. Is this a personal reading? This is a personal reading. So there's no coincidences that the landlord comes out, spiritual occultist family landlord. There's no coincidence that I come out that when I walk on my door, there's an eviction notice on my door. 333 on the screen, on the time as I look up. There's no coincidences that it says the karmic family, spiritual occultist, landlord are enemies, and I walk outside to go to the store to get the cat food, and there's an eviction notice on the door. What we exposing about this karmic family, spiritual occultist, that's a landlord, that's my enemy. This karmic family. That's in my energy. We got mystery. Something is a closed book. We got a conundrum, an enigma, a head scratcher. So this karmic family could be confused. They puzzled. They holding a secret. They have a private secret. Something is not understood. Something is not understood. Something is beyond understanding. This is a family that practices rituals or are peculiar to an occupation or a body of people. So these karmic family, spiritual cultists, they perform rituals. So they performed a ritual on me. Persistent. They were very persistent. It says existing for a long time or longer than usual time or continuously. Continuing despite the difficulties, opposition, or discouragement. Refusing to give up or let go. Insistent, stubborn, relentless, determined. So they were persistent with doing these rituals. Grave in the reverse. Somebody was trying to serious consideration likely to produce great harm or danger, weighty burial tomb. Somebody was trying to put me in a tomb, bury me. This karmic family, spiritual occultist, landlord energy, were out here performing rituals. They were persistent in performing these rituals to have me in some type of grave, but the grave card came out in the reverse. What else? Prime. Hour of sunrise. The earliest stage, the most active. So they could be doing rituals early in the morning at the hour of sunrise. At the early stages of something. This is a karmic family spiritual cultist landlord that wants to be the first in rank of something. They want to hold some type of authority or significance over my life. Fortune in the reverse. They're trying to stop my fortune. They're trying to stop my happiness, my luck, my favorable results. They're trying to stop me to getting. They're trying to stop me from getting help or intervention of a higher in power. They're trying to stop me from getting good things or receiving unexpected fortune. They're trying to stop me from my fortune. But I have a guardian. There's a guardian that watches me, that protects me. Guardian, custodian, keeper, a lookout, a warden. Person or people who care for a personal property or of another. I have a guardian that's watching, protecting me. Is keeping a watchful eye over this karmic family, spiritual cultist, landlord. Let me just see if this is a landlord from this building or this energy, because we want to know. There's no coincidences. Landlord comes out and there was an eviction notice on my door. Is this the landlord to this building? Is he a landlord to a building, a residential building? No. So this is not a landlord to this is a landlord that has land, like an actual landlord that has land. This is somebody that has some type of land or something. A property. Is it this building where I currently live? This is going to go to swing to know. Is it a landlord in another building? Yes, a landlord in another building. You see how that drilling stopped? So this is a landlord that has a property. Let's see. Is this property that is in my vicinity? Hold on. I need you to stop swinging, please. Thank you. Is this landlord a landlord to a building that's in my vicinity or home community? To saying yes. So this is a landlord to another building, but not my building. So a landlord to another building, but it isn't this building. Is it the landlord to the building that's in the back? I need you to stop before you re-answer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Is the landlord, spiritual occultist family that's attacking me, the building that's in the back of my building? The building that's right across from my apartment? This is saying yes. So is the landlord to that building that's outside behind me? I have back windows. So my back windows face another building that's on a completely different block. So I guess all of these buildings do not have the same management. They're not under the same management, I'm guessing. Because that building behind me is constructing there. They have construction going on. Would you hear the construction? That's that building right there. That landlord that's making construction, that's his building. The one that has construction going on in that building. Let me make sure. Is it the building that has construction? It's only obvious. Is it the building that's currently getting construction done to? This is saying yeah. The landlord to that building that's getting construction done to is a spiritual occultist. They're the ones that was hollering That's the man that was hollering in the middle of the night that I recorded. That's the landlord. That was the landlord that was hollering in the middle of the night. This shit is swinging hard. You see that, collective? And you see my hand is not swinging shit. See how lightly? You see how I'm holding this shit, right? There's no way for me to be swinging it that hard. The landlord that's attacking me is the landlord to the building that's under construction on the next block. The karmic family and the spiritual cultist landlord, that's my enemy, is the landlord to the building that's under construction on the next block, on the other block. That's where the screams were coming from. That video that I recorded of the man going, wailing, was coming from that building. Confirmation with the fucking sirens! You gonna get exposed, bitch! You going to get exposed! The landlord that's attacking me is the landlord from that fucking building that's under construction. You see how all the sirens? More than one. If you've been watching me for 11 minutes and you haven't liked the video, that means you're a troll. And if you're sending me evil eye, I'm going to stay at your ass right back and send that shit right back with a vengeance, bitch. Because I'm not playing with nobody. You see all the sirens? You hear all the noise that's happening now, the plane? The landlord that's attacking me, that has been doing rituals and grouping up with everybody, I'm not going to say everybody in this community, but people in this community, is the landlord that has the building that's being constructed right now. Why you think they stopped drilling? They was just drilling. You heard them drilling, right? There's no more drilling. You hear the sirens, right? God don't play about me. They're fucking exposing this bitch. Oh, God. Energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. That's the enemy that I don't know about. Is that landlord from the next building behind me. Next to me, actually. Sirens still going off as I'm talking about it. I love it. I love my I love my spirits. I love God. I love the Most High. I love my angels. I love my ancestors. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them so bad. I want to cry. You have no idea how much I love my spirits. You have no idea. Y'all have no idea. This landlord in the building next to me with cruel intentions. This karmic family. They're a bunch of puppets. The shallow how got no more powers. Current home work community. Look at that. You running laps around these karmics. I'm running laps around these karmics, collective. People are talking about them. They alone. Or they about to be alone. They in the panic room right now. Poisoning in the reverse. They were trying to poison me. Collective, I want to cry. I really do. I really do want to cry. Something was connected to animals. Their mind is blown. So they was doing something connected to the animals. That's why, that could be why all the animals was going missing in the community, because they were sacrificing animals. Poisoning the animals. Their mind is blown that I'm running laps around them. Remnants. There's a small group, or there's something remnant. There's some traces, evidence. Something was traced. Traces. Remnant is something ancient as well. Their mind is blown that I could be something ancient. I'm something ancient. I'm a remnant. Mind blown, remnant. Trying to make you look bad in the public. Mind blown, remnant. Trying to make you look bad. I could be considered a remnant. I'm something ancient, I guess. Or they were calling on something ancient or doing something ancient to make me look bad in the public eye. This karmic family that lives behind me was trying to make me look bad in the public eye. It says they failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. A false prophet. The neighbor next to me. We're not gonna say neighbor. They neighbors. They're the neighbor in the next building next to me. Landlord, karmic family. That he's a false prophet. Look, to hear the sirens. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. They couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight. You see, there's no more drilling, right? The drilling stopped. Yeah, not for sale. They were trying to sell me. The devil was sick for trying to be slick, being a trick prick. This devil in the next building is sick now. They can't avoid the truth. There's a snitch in the home community. Somebody snitched on them. Look, home community. There's a snitch in the home community. Thank you, snitch. Whoever you are, thank you. To whoever this snitch is, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Even if you were participating, because you probably was participating, but still, thank you. If you hear me, if you can hear me, thank you. Oh, I'm the snitch? I could be the snitch. These puppets, panic room, false prophet in the home community. Spiritual occultists, puppets in the panic room because they're false prophet in the home community. You see how the sirens is still going, right? You see how the sirens is still going, right? I just want y'all to pay attention. Everybody need to pay attention. They're running out of money. I've been upgraded. They couldn't dim my light. They so desperate to win. They were trying to sell me, sell my soul, sell my energy. It says your ex-lover karmic. So my ex-lover's ex-girlfriend is also involved. Confirmation. Confirmation with the notification. Something about May. May is next month. May is tomorrow. We in the 30th or the 31st? Tomorrow, no. In 2 days, it'll be May. So something about May. Hey. Unforgettable. Whatever they did was unforgettable. You see how the sirens is still going in this fucking reading. I know you hear that shit. Their cruel intentions was unforgettable, what they did to me. Sleeping Beauty. They were doing something to me while I was sleeping. Trying to poison me while I was sleeping. They couldn't do that. They insecure. This person is insecure. Somebody in the current homework community. My current home community. They got breathing problems. This is somebody that got breathing problems. This keeps coming out in my energy. Whoever's attacking me got breathing problems. And I'm running laps around these karmics. He can't chase me because he's out of breath. He got breathing problems. He can't catch up. They wanted to join the hate crowd. Now people are talking about them. Unstoppable dream deferred, not defeated. My dreams were deferred, but they were never defeated. Denied does not mean delayed. Delayed does not mean denied. They failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. This false prophet, and now I was alone. Yeah, ancestors rock with me. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. The ancestors is making this fucking person that was on his little high horse come down. The Brady Bunch gang and a combined family couldn't dim my light. A karmic family. 2 families, combined families, a bunch of families that combined together to attack me in the home community. They evil. Cat's out the bag and the genie's being put back in the lamp. Everybody knows the truth. I guess people are starting to believe me. Is the only thing that I can say. I've been hooting and hollering and telling my story for the past 3-4 years. I'm guessing now shit is coming out because if you really think about it, if people pay attention to the synchronicities of how things happen, signs, it's common sense. Anybody will pick it up. And that right there, all them sirens, while I'm sitting here talking about this fucking landlord from the next building across from me that's doing construction on their building. The one that was hollering, that got caught hollering, that was being haunted. This is confirmation that landlord in that building has been doing rituals on me. That landlord in that building that's getting construction has been doing rituals on me. And if they're a religious figure, they're a false prophet. Or they're not a real spiritualist. They're a fake. So that landlord in that fucking building that's having construction has doing rituals on me. I want to make sure I fucking talk loud enough for everybody to fucking hear me. I want my voice to echo, echo, echo. You hear the sirens? They're attacking me and I'm righteous. They can't avoid the truth. They were trying to make me look bad in the public eye. Now, they're being exposed in the public eye. You're looking bad in the public eye because the signs and the synchronicities as I talk about the fucking stupid landlord in the other building, sirens happen. Plane coming for confirmation to show you. Something always comes as a notification to confirm what the fuck I'm saying. There goes the fucking plane passing by. And all these dumb fucks decided to take a part of it. All of them. You hear the fuck? I'm telling you. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirits. Thank you to any energy, entity, celestial being, extraterrestrial. I don't give a fuck what you are. Thank you for fucking exposing this bitch. And even though this shit is only spiritual and through this, but still, shit happens in real life to prove what I'm saying is correct. And he was just caught. Everybody heard him. He was wailing 2 days ago. Wailing. Everybody heard it. It's not like it was quiet. Wailing. Like if he was dying. They're a bunch of idiots. They're a bunch of idiots. Idiots. Peeping Tom. They spying on me. Running out of money. Peeping Tom in the whole community. Holding resentment. Because their energy is distorted. Energy distortion. Their energy is distorted because they were so desperate to win. They holding resentment. Being all up in my business. Being fucking nosy. In due time, everything will be fine. I hope this shit in May. Maybe next month, everything is going to be okay for me. I hope so. Because I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I'm tired of these people. I'm so tired of these people. Truly tired. They're doing too much being karmic pests. Is this somebody that married for money? A karmic woman? A karmic woman involved and they marry for money. Snow White. They could be a fucking cokehead. What I don't see. Or somebody Snow White. They attack me. I'm coming out as a Snow White energy. Somebody hospitable or humanitarian. Loves people. Loves animals. People and animals love her. Snow White energy. Or these people could be a bunch of fucking cokeheads. They in denial. These idiots. And rumors is going around. It's over. They up the creek, river, ocean, and all the water without a paddle. They drowning. I'm done. Where are we? 28 minutes. I'm not going to be any longer tapping into my energy because we already exposed who it is. Another person getting exposed. Everybody this month got exposed. My next door neighbor got exposed. The downstairs neighbor got exposed. Now, the landlord to that building is getting exposed before April ends. Before the month of April ends, everybody that was hiding their hand and throwing stones got fucking exposed. Everybody. Collective, I'm done. Hey. So today, this karmic family in that building, that's under the only building across on the next block that's under construction. The landlord to that building has been performing rituals on me. That karmic family, the landlord in that building. Along with upstairs, next door, downstairs, and whoever else was involved. current homework community. Home community. It's a landlord in the home community. A landlord in the current home community. Come on, man. A karmic woman also involved. Karmic family, Brady Bunch gang, families. Karmic families. And this just started before my next door upstairs neighbor. There was a person that was making a lot of noise before the upstairs neighbor moved upstairs. A year before that, there was a people who were used to make noise 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, toss bottles on the floor and all that, making noise, disturbing everybody's peace. And I used to talk up. I used to speak up about it. I used to think it was somebody in this building. Didn't realize it was somebody in the other building. So this is probably the same person, the same people. Thanks. But somebody snitched on them. Somebody has snitched on this landlord. Or I'm the snitch. Let's see. If it's I'm the snitch or somebody snitched on them. The snitch. Is it I'm the snitch? If I'm the one snitching? No. Did someone actually snitch on this karmic family landlord? Yeah, somebody snitched on them. Has this already happened? Have been snitched on already? Has this already happened? Is this current energy them being snitched on? Yes. Somebody snitched on that family, that landlord in that building. So that landlord in that building is probably doing rituals not only on me, but they probably perform rituals on their tenants. They have their tenants' information. They have their tenants' first and last name. They have their tenants' social security number. They're doing magic and committing fraud in the people in that building. They do spell work to the people that live in that building. If there's and there's other people in that building that are involved with them. Look, playing with my devices to try to torment and torture me. That's what they were doing earlier. I just want you to pay attention how there is no more drilling. They were just doing construction. There's no more drilling after I exposed them. You hear the drilling? There's no more drilling. And the day after the landlord was wailing, I knew that there was nobody coming to do no construction on that building. Did you know there was nobody that came to do construction on the building yesterday, right? I knew no one was going to come do construction on the building yesterday. I knew it. Nobody did construction on that building. You didn't hear not one drill yesterday. You hear it today, but there was nothing yesterday. And I knew it. I was like, yeah, they're not going to be working on that building today. There'll be no work on that building today. But I just want to point out the synchronicities and the signs, how there was a lot of drilling when I was doing my reading, and motherfuckers wanted to drill harder when I was delivering the message, but didn't stop me. I just got louder, and as soon as the motherfucking came out that it was that landlord from that building, all drilling ceased to stop. It stopped. So that's just more confirmation for me that it's the landlord to that building. They going to prison. They talking shit right now because I can hear them. So, that bitch, I'm going to just remind that bitch that that bitch is going to die. The monsters are going to prison. The monsters are going to prison. Because they're a fraud. I said fraud. They were being used to cause havoc. They nervous. I bet you are nervous. You need medical assistance because you got breathing problems. And that breathing problem is going to cause your death, bitch. In May. You might be passing away in May. You thought you were going to get some money in May? The Brady Bunch gang and the combined family thought they were going to get some money next month. Everything has been returned to its sender. You're not getting shit, bitch. Checkmate. You just been checkmate. Spirit is walking amongst us. You a fraud. You got yourself tangled up in a situation because you got snitched on for your cruel intentions. That's what reaping karmic cycles behind that. For reaping karmic cycles, for trying to enslave souls. You out here trying to enslave souls? You're a fraud. You can't enslave no soul. You're monsters. Look, anonymous tip. Somebody snitched on them. It's the end of the road for this bitch ass. Every action against me, they will have them in great regret. Old school friend, tangled up in a situation. Prayers are falling on deaf ears. Now they fucking praying to God. Where were you praying to God when you was doing this before? Did you stop? No. You were getting signs and synchronicities, but you weren't stopping. Now you want to pray to God. You think God is gonna help you? You were sitting here doing rituals on me, trying to end my life, using spell work, using people to follow me, watch me, and stalk me and invade my privacy. You in a panic room now. You're in the panic room and you're in denial. That somebody snitched on you. You think nobody snitched on you? Somebody snitched on you. It keeps coming out. No weapon formed against me will prosper. You in the shadows? No weapon formed in the shadows will prosper, bitch. They did it for the money. They wanted to show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow up in their face. Trying to blind me. I'm not blind it. I'm a phoenix rising, bitch. And you rebelling and challenging authority. The signs can no longer be ignored. Exactly. The signs can no longer be ignored. They're too loud to ignore. This dingbat energy. This dingbat energy mind is blown. God is going to have no mercy on this bitch for trying to attack my chakras. Ooh, they put a policy insurance on me. This is somebody that don't know who they are. Dissociative identity disorder. Pride and prejudice. They racist. Very prideful. And they're going outside. Because spirit is walking amongst us. They alone right now. And they're running out of money. And I'm about to end this because my stomach is growling. I'm getting hungry now. So now I gotta go make myself something to eat. Yeah, another one bites the dust and they're learning karmic lessons, collective. And people are talking about them. And everything that they sent to me is being returned to sender. They overstepped their boundaries. These snakes are entrapment. They're entrapped. This father, not related to me. This masculine energy, the landlord. They're a professional idiot. And they're getting beat up by their own energy. Look at that. A false prophet is getting beat up by their own energy. That's why this bitch was wailing the other day. Because whatever he said got sent right back. So he wanted me in pain and agony. And that's what the fuck he experienced. Was the same energy that he sent me. They intimidated by my supernaturalness. They intimidated by my gifts. I'm coming up as a Cinderella energy. And they dumb and dumber. They trying to disrupt my energy, but it failed. They lacking common sense. And they didn't realize the strength that I carry. They were trying to cause me an eviction. Look at that. Professional idiot. And I'm not lying. I'm dead ass not lying. It's right here. It is right here. Yep, it's right here. So they're trying to cause me eviction. It came out in the fucking reading. They try to get me fired too. So they try to get me fired, trying to get me fired from the YouTube, because the YouTube is the only thing that I do. So they're trying to block me from making videos. They're trying to block me from making money. They're trying to stop my support. And I'm going to be honest. I haven't had support. I haven't made money off of YouTube. I haven't made money in a long time off of anything that I've done. I was making money and I haven't made money in a minute. Very little, slowly making money, but very slowly come to me. Not saying that I'm not making anything at all, but it's not what I need to be able to sustain myself properly. But I'm still maintaining my roof over my head and food in my stomach. So I'm still good, still blessed. But motherfuckers thinking that I'm actually making money. I ain't making money. Nobody supports me over here, baby. Me, myself, and I. I'm a spiritual G, it's saying. And the cat got somebody by the tongue and their balls. Yeah, they lost grip of reality. They by day one way, they by night they another. They are fake. It is siphoned, untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They can't handle the heat. They try to make me a victim. Yeah, they locked up behind bars, or they're going to get locked up behind bars. They playing victim now. They have health issues, breathing problems. Pay for play. They were paying people to play. They paid the next door neighbor to play. Wow. They paid the next door neighbor to play with me. They weren't paying attention to the signs given by the divine. Gang stalking. Let's see which next door neighbor it is. Swampy smell. Well, it's both of them. Never mind. Nose itching. It's both of them. They paid both my next door neighbors. That's why I'm going to ask. When I already have problems, I already experienced problems with the next door neighbor. He don't mess with me no more. He don't even look at me. Okay? He don't even look my way. He don't even dare. He used to look at me with like to fuck with me. He don't even look at me at all whatsoever. Unless I'm looking at him, he gonna look back. But that nigga don't look at me at all. This bitch right here, the one that put the camera, the one that was hiding the hidden and mask enemy, she got busted today. She got busted this a month too. So did that karmic religious couple in the building downstairs, or whoever the fucking is downstairs. There's 3 people with cameras on their door, and 2 of them have been fucking with me. They trying to change plans, but they still getting exposed. Yup, by the spirit. They trying to change plans, but they still getting exposed by spirit guide. Here, the spirit talking, exposing them. You hear the honking of the cars, confirmation. This is currently happening now. Look at, wow. Thought they could make you vulnerable. Thought they could make me vulnerable. Their family abusing me. Currently happening now. Measures are being taken. You hear the alarm and the fucking plane coming by. Signs. Those are the signs. They shall perish. Doing this blood magic on me. Nature magic, blood magic. They can't think straight. There's files on them. A confession is about to happen. Somebody could be being deported. They're not even a United States fucking citizen. They need to vacate the premises. Somebody's smoke alarm is going off. So what time is it? Somebody's either burning dinner or somebody's doing a spell. Yeah, somebody's smoke alarm is going off. So they either burning their dinner or they doing a ritual. And the smoke, fire. They better stop burning them candles. They're gonna burn that whole apartment down. They're gonna burn down that motherfucking building with them rituals that they perform. Watch. There's already an apartment building that caught on fire right across, not right across from me, but diagonally across from me. And somebody was in that apartment not too long ago that I was looking. They were doing spell work. That apartment is empty. And somebody was looking in the window and I caught them. So that apartment building got burned down because somebody was doing spell work. Like this on the second floor of the other building. Behind me. Old hags in the shadow. They're trying to change plans, but they're still being exposed. I'm really curious. I want to see if that's somebody's smoke alarm going off because it's cooking or because somebody's doing a spell. That smoke alarm going off. Is it because somebody is cooking? No. It's somebody performing a spell. Somebody doing some type of spell work. And then you heard all the screaming afterwards. I'm telling you, everything's a sign for me. Yeah, they got themselves tangled up in a situation that they cannot get out of. Because they thought they were too legit to quit. They were delusional. Hacking. They got themselves a federal law. They got the feds on their ass. The feds is on their ass because they're a bunch of scammers. And they need to make peace with this imperfection that's about to come in their life. Collective, now I'm done. Peace out, collective. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening as I expose these people. When spirit wants me to do a personal, we do personals. And motherfuckers start getting exposed. They can't hide no more. Nobody can hide anymore. Not the next door, not the upstairs, not the downstairs. Not the people in the next building next to me. They can no longer hide. Y'all all have been there. They had me in a communal trial. A communal experimental study or study group that involves an entire community or part of an organization. You hear the sirens? I'm done, collective. Peace out. I need to go make myself something to eat. So we about to go do that. I'm going to go mind my motherfucking business. That's what the fuck I'm going to go do. Go mind my mofo business. Go relax and go eat some food. I'll see you later with a reading, collective. Next reading will be a collective energy reading, so stay tuned for that. This was personal. Stay tuned for next live for collective energy. I'll be back in another, I'm going to say 2 hours, 3 hours. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock, so maybe like 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock, 9, 7, 8, 9, it depends. I don't know, because I tell you a time and then I just randomly show up, whatever. So whenever I come online is when I come online. Y'all see me when y'all see me, collective. Peace out.